Today I just want to talk about white people. Now, believe it or not, but a lot of people think that I'm white based on my voice. I'm not. I'm not white. Don't ask me what my nationality or race is. I'm not going to tell you because I don't like to tell people stuff about myself. Anyway, I want to talk about my favorite and my least favorite things that white people have done for the world, alright? Starting with one of my least favorite things, what white people have done to certain Mexican food. So I will say this, white people have contributed to Mexican food in a great way, you know? We wouldn't have certain combinations of Mexican food if it weren't for white people. By the way, I'm using a lot of card boost potions right now. I don't have most of these cards leveled up, especially not Royal Giant. But white people did one thing that I really hate to Mexican food, and it was putting tomatoes in guacamole. I think that is the worst thing that the white man has done to this world, because oh my god, if I go to a restaurant and I order like anything that comes with guacamole on it, right, or on the side, and I get guacamole with tomatoes in it, holy shit, I'm going to quick draw and air out that entire fucking restaurant. Because, look, I'm not a tomato hater. I'm really not a tomato hater. But tomatoes just don't belong in guac. They just don't. They're not good. They're not good in that thing. They're just not, okay? That's all I gotta say. They're just not good. They're good in some things. That's not one of those things. That really just isn't one of those things. And if you think it is, well, I just gotta say that you're wrong. And I disagree entirely because it's just not the right opinion. It really just is not the right opinion. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I know this is a really long rant about how much I fucking hate tomatoes and guac. But look, I like tomatoes, right? I like tomatoes. I like a lot of recipes that tomatoes are in. But I do not, and I mean I do not, I absolutely do not mess with tomatoes and guac because it just doesn't complement the flavor or the texture profiles because it adds a weird bite to it. And along with that, like tomatoes that are unseasoned are just disgusting. They're just disgusting, okay? I know I just said I'm not a tomato hater, but if you put a little bit of salt on those tomatoes, delicious. But if you're just giving me straight tomato, just straight tomato, no salt, no nothing, I'm gonna rip your fucking arms off of your body. That wasn't about the tomatoes, that was about this guy who just played Firecracker Hog Rider at the bridge. Unrelated, my bad. But yes, I do want to rip this guy's arms off of his body, but I will do that to you too, if you please kill that. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. That was surprising. Wow, this guy is insane. I know what I'm using is kind of like a really stupid deck, but holy mid-ladder, like, what is this guy using? What is this guy using? Like, really? And we're gonna win this, so I should be good here to Royal Giant, Evo Royal Giant. And he doesn't have a building, so I mean, this is the epitome of mid-ladder deck. Like, what are you doing, man? I don't even understand it. But whatever, I'm fine with winning right here. Yep, there we go. See you guys in the next game. Now, one of my favorite things the white man did make, Southern food. Which even then, you can't even credit Southern food fully to the white man, because a lot of Southern food is literally just like black food edited. In fact, a lot of rich people, a lot of rich food is just poor food that they stole. Like, look at lobster. If you don't know the story about lobster, lobster used to be poor man's garbage that nobody wanted to eat. So they would let the people in like New Orleans and Boston have all the lobster because they didn't want to eat that fish, that sea cockroach looking thing, right? But then the rich man came across it like 100 years ago and they're like, wait a minute, this lobster shit low-key good. So then the rich man started eating lobster, you know? And I don't know why I'm saying I'm the rich man as if I'm not technically a part of that demographic now, but you guys get the point. It's just like, dude, lobster used to be a poor person thing, and then they changed it. They're like, damn, and that kind of goes with Southern food too, because Southern food is so good. If you guys have never had brisket in your entire life, your life ain't worth living. I'm sorry. If you ain't never had some brisket, oh my god, your life ain't worth living. Brisket is so good, but not just brisket. There's so much good Southern food. If you've ever had like a chicken fried steak, one of my favorites. I love that shit. And other than that, what else do I like? White sausage gravy is so good. I don't like brown gravy. So, for those of you that don't know, there's two types of gravy, the white and the brown. Now, the white gravy is made with, like, cream, and then usually with sausage, right? But then you've got the brown gravy, which is generally just made with, like, stock and stuff, and just straight meat. I don't really care much for it. By the way, Hyperbait, you're such a loser. Oh my god, my entire tower is getting absolutely pounded. I love Hyperbait. It's such a... I know I've talked about Hyperbait a bit, but oh my god, it's such a no-skill deck. It is insane. Like, Hyperbait is the lowest skill cap version of Logbait, but it's also the lowest skill floor. Like, there's not a lot of outplay potential you make with hyperbait. You kind of just spam like what this guy's doing. Like what this fucking dickhead is doing. And I'm gonna get that out of range for the King Tower. Yep. Because then I can go in with Royal Giant. And how is he gonna defend a Royal Giant? I don't know, man. Let's see. How is he gonna defend a Royal Giant? With a fucking Inferno Tower. That makes my point even better, because you're using the absolute lowest skill version. You couldn't even put a cannon in there because you're so afraid of having to use your brain to maybe do something, I don't know, skillful with your cannon. Holy shit, you're a loser. I'm just gonna go in hard. I'm just gonna go in hard. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic, but what are other things that we love white people for? Planes? Dude, planes. Oh my god. Imagine the world without planes. White people invented planes. They invented planes. That's factual. That is factual. The white man invented the plane. The white man did in fact invent the airplane. And, dude, what else? What else do we love white people for? I don't know. A white person probably invented hyperbait, so fuck you, white guy who invented hyperbait. Anyway, my mid-ladder bullshit just lost to hyperbait. Of course it did. So, what else are we thinking, guys? What are you guys thankful of the white man for? I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry, this is such a stupid video. Oh my god, I really pressed record with no script and just decided, yeah, let me talk about things that I like white people for. I have no idea why. I genuinely don't know why I'm doing this. Oh man. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, dude. Let's do this and this. We should be good here. That was a strange play from you, I will say that. No, that's not touching my tower. I don't care if I have to kill a princess for it. That's just not touching my tower. I refuse. That was a waste of 3 elixir, I'm not gonna lie. I could've just, like... What are you doing? I'm just gonna prince on this shit. Okay, because now you have, like, no elixir, but he probably has some, like, 2 elixir swarm card that I don't know about. No, he doesn't. He has lumberjack. Okay. Well, I'm actually probably gonna lose now. I'm actually probably... That's such a good defense. That charges and it still only gets 1 hit. Are we serious? Well, let's see if I can take that out with my Royal Giant. So what else am I thankful for white people for? Because Thanksgiving's right around the corner, guys. What are we thankful for white people for doing? Well, I'm thankful that white people... You know, now, the more I think about it, the less I realize white people actually did. Because a lot of stuff that white people did that I'm thinking of, like food and stuff like that, is really just stolen from other cultures. And it's like... Huh, that wasn't made by a white man. Southern food wasn't made by a white man. Man, huh. And you know, I'm really only thankful for like food and stuff because I'm a little fatty. I'm gonna admit that right now. I am a fat fuck. I eat like a fat man. And you know, nothing against fat people. Because you know, I'm one of them. But I'm also gonna lose. You think a white man invented Golem? Probably. A white man absolutely invented Golem. And Golem... You know, I used to say I didn't mind Golem out of all the beatdown decks, but that was probably because that was back when I played full traditional log bait, which used Inferno Tower. And, yeah, recently I've really been hating Golem. And I can almost guarantee you a white man made Golem. And I can't defend this, okay. But yeah, if anything, I'm just gonna thank Yakub for creating the white people. If Agartha is real, then Yakub created white people. And then white people created brown eyes or something like that. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. You guys know that thing about how, like, everyone that has, blue eyes has, like, a common ancestor? Does that mean that if you have blue eyes and you have, like, a kid if you start dating a blue-eyed, like, girl, does that mean you're basically, like, dating your cousin? By the way, I'm just gonna prince here. What is he doing? You're spending quite a lot of elixir on shit that you should not be spending elixir on. Yeah. Oh my god, look at his cycle! It's so... What the... I don't even know if he just has infinite elixir. Which, it kind of feels like that. Is he just using Berserker Cycle? What is going on here? Okay, he's gonna Vines on that. I don't like this guy very much. Okay, it's looking like I'm going against Berserker Cycle. As long as he doesn't have a building targeting troop, I should win this just fine. And his Fire Spirit's level 14, so I don't even have to respond to it naked. Oh, right, he does have a building targeting troop, so this actually isn't just fine. Yeah, I forgot that he played that first play. But yeah, the entire point of this video is I'm using the white person deck. All of these cards are white, if you guys couldn't tell. That's the theme. That's the theme of today. Get 1 hit. Hell yeah. But yes, that is in fact the theme. It's literally just white people. I'm not going to respond to that, and if he plays something like a Berserker into it, I don't really have any more incentive than to just not... Yeah, I'm just going to Firecracker, man. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. In fact, I don't know what you're doing so much that I'm going to boss bandit in the back and try and Royal Giant with this. Try and Royal Giant with this. Just get one more hit. Yep. Okay. Okay. He might have overcommitted. Or maybe I overcommitted. I don't even know. I should have gone for the thing. You know the thing, guys? The thing that I could have used right there that would have been cheaper and a better defense than what I chose to do. But it's looking like he's going to lose everything for this. Yeah, it's looking like he might just lose everything for this. Look at that left side, look at that right side. This is how white people get down. This really is how white people get down. We 3-crown. I'm not even white. I'm just saying that because I'm using the white people deck. But we 3-crown, and that's on God. For real, for real. We beyond that. Honorary white boy here. I'm gonna be so honest. This is the least I've ever known what I was doing in a video ever. And I don't even know what this deck is. Like, this deck doesn't even make sense. Alright, is he using Lightning Chariot? I think it would be really funny if we went against Lightning Chariot right now, but I'm just gonna do that. Oh my god, my favorite building. My favorite high skill cap building. It takes so much skill to use that building. Yep, take that out. Take that out. Level 13? What? What are we doing? What is we doing? Dude, put that on Phonum or something. Cause what is we doing, bro? You're not gonna defend that? I'm just gonna ability then. I shouldn't have abilitied then. Please? Oh my god, I should have abilitied then. Wowie. Okay, well, we're taking this up, and, you know, we're up a lot of damage, man. The white man really is powerful, because the white people deck is crazy strong. The white people deck is crazy powerful. I timed that wrong, by the way. I don't use Barbarian Barrel ever. I think my Barbarian Barrel is like level 8. I actually just don't use this card. I know Barbarian Barrel in the current meta is actually better than Log, which is crazy. This is like the first time I've ever seen Barbarian Barrel upset Log. So it's actually crazy to see that. But you know what's not so crazy to see? Oh, well, that was a bad Inferno Tower. Yeah, no, that was just bad. Oh, I should have delayed that a little bit. Whatever. Don't let that ramp up, and then bring it back. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wanted to get behind the Hunter, but it's fine. And I just gave him 3 elixir for free, but it doesn't even matter because, like, what are you doing, bro? You're gonna lose your entire tower to this. Good job. Good job. Best player in the world, by the way. This guy right here. I hate how effective this deck is because it really shows me how, like, really shitty bad players get to 15,000 trophies. And it also really shows me why really shitty bad players are in the comments of all of my videos talking about, like, how are you not at 15,000 trophies with these over-leveled cards? And it's like, first of all, people will say that, but then every matchup that I play in, I don't have a single over-leveled card because all my cards are level 14 to 15. And generally, all the cards we go against are, like, level 15. Like, look at this guy. But even if someone were to watch this match on TikTok, or some bullshit, right? I don't post on TikTok, I post on Instagram. But even then, some dumbass would comment something like, how do you lose with over-leveled cards? Like, well, I mean, this guy has a level 13 Goblin Stein, but that's on him. Because he totally doesn't use Goblin Stein ever. I can just tell by how he's playing. He's not even using it properly for pushes. The point being, what? What? Okay. The point being, people will see your cards, and they'll see that even, like, if it's all level 15 or not all level 15, people call it over-leveled regardless by comparing it to their cards instead of the cards of the opponent I'm going against. What the hell is this? Alright, dude. Like, I'll continue this rant in the next one. But in Trophy Road, it's really not even about levels, because the people here are just so obscenely bad at the game that even when stuff is all level 15, if I just put down a terrible 12 elixir push at the bridge, they won't know what to do. By the way, this is Expo. This is Expo up first, which is... I mean, I have Royal Giant, so hypothetically, we're in a perfect spot, right? Because I'm just going to do this, and I mean, he's going to defend all that really easily. But once he defends all that, it's not Expo. It's not Expo. It just isn't Expo. Okay. Okay. This is why I hate mid-ladder players. Dude, I say mid-ladder like it's a slur. That's what me and White Man have in common. It's that I say slurs, and my slur is mid-ladder. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is... What a play from you. I wish I had my Hunter available. That's going to get 1 hit, so it's not that bad. He's going to overspend on that side. I'm going to Prince on the left side. Let's see what he spends on that. He definitely has like 4 elixir right here, so what's he going to play? Ooh, he just logs that. That was not a great play. Not a great play, and you lose your tower. See, this is what I'm talking about. Shitty mid-ladder players overcommit on defense or on offense with that shitty fucking balloon, and then they lose to one big push that's not even good, and that's why so many bad players are at 15,000 trophies. Because before you even, like, get half decent at the game, you can probably hit 15,000 trophies by just running a super heavy deck and trying to over-punish people who overextend. Because that really is just how it works. Because there's so many bad players outside of rank just anywhere in Trophy Road. Anywhere in Trophy Road, you could find like the 10 worst players in the fucking world. They're so bad. They're so obscenely bad at the video game. And I mean, it also comes down to matchups, because you guys can't tell me I don't have a hard counter here. I'll be the first to admit that. As someone that gets hard countered on like a daily basis, because this game loves throwing my matchups whenever I start recording, I absolutely have just a crazy hard counter right now. And he's going to Inferno Tower on that, so let's just do this. Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was going to do it up closer, but it's fine. It's fine if I lose this. It's, you know, it's still 2 towers that I'm taking here before he's even barely touched one. So, yeah, this is going to be the last match here. This deck is only effective because mid-ladder Trophy Road players are just fucking terrible. They're just absolutely awful. And that better not fucking kill. Oh, okay, it didn't. Okay, we're good. But that's not... That's gonna get hits on my tower. It's fine. It's fine. There ain't nothing he can do about it. He's not gonna take 2 towers anyway. It's not like it matters. Oh, 2 HP tower. 2 HP tower. Yeah, dude, good game. Yawn. I don't even know why I'm yawning. I had a hard counter. I'm yawning because your deck is stupid and you should learn to play something normal so that way you could actually get good at the game. Fuck you, Big Lou. No offense to Big Lou. Hope you guys enjoyed the White People deck today. I had literally nothing to talk about. I'll give you guys a story or some stories tomorrow. I love you all, of course. Bye.